The riverbank was usually a place of peace, but for a small fawn with a badly injured leg, it was a daily battleground. Every evening he limped down to the water, his uneven steps echoing softly against the stones. And every evening, a massive, sharp-toothed wolf waited for him, surrounded by a crowd of other animals. "Ha ha, look at him!" The wolf would howl with laughter, pointing a claw at the fawn's trembling leg. "Is that a walk or a dance? Living in fear must be exhausting. If I were that useless, I wouldn't even bother coming out." The first time it happened, the fawn kept his head down and drank his water in silence. The second time, he did the same. The fawn wasn't foolish. He knew this wasn't harmless teasing. It was a calculated, deliberate strategy designed to slowly break his spirit and crush his self-worth. But the fawn's silence only made the wolf bolder. The insults escalated from cheap jokes to cruel psychological warfare. One evening, the wolf blocked the fawn's path, calling him a pathetic coward. The next evening, he openly mocked the deep scar on the fawn's leg, turning his physical disability into a public show. Day after day, the emotional poison built up inside the fawn. The air grew thick with tension. Finally, the fawn snapped. With a sudden, explosive burst of hidden strength, the fawn lowered his head and charged. Crash! He slammed into the wolf with total force, sending the heavy predator crashing into the dirt, gasping for air. The moment the wolf hit the ground, his terrifying persona completely disappeared. He didn't fight back. Instead, he curled into a ball, squeezed his eyes shut, and began to cry loudly. "Oh, look at him! Look at this monster!" The wolf whined to the crowd, pointing a shaking paw at the fawn. "I was just playing around. I just made a little joke, and he brutally attacked me out of nowhere. He is insane. He is dangerous." Instantly, the murmurs started. The crowd of animals completely forgot the months of cruelty they had witnessed. They turned their backs on the fawn. "Wow, what an overreaction," a bear whispered. "So aggressive and unstable," a monkey muttered. "He doesn't even have the maturity to handle a joke. He's the real threat here." In less than a minute, the lifelong victim was painted as the villain, and the ruthless predator was comforted as the innocent casualty. This is the trap of reactive abuse. Toxic people will intentionally poke, insult, and disrespect you under the guise of just a joke, pushing you quietly to your absolute limit. But the moment you finally snap and defend yourself, they instantly play the victim, using your angry reaction to make you look like the bad guy. Never tolerate disrespect the first time it happens. When you stay silent to keep the peace, you give them a green light to destroy your self-worth. Remember, you are the most important person in your life. Set your boundaries immediately, because any joke that requires your humiliation is not humor. It is a strategy of hate. If this story connected with you, comment "I love myself" below, and share this with your friends and family today.